Hey Google, turn the Christmas tree on. Back to work today, boys, and as I was driving into work, the news came in. There's been an official, well, enough letters have been sent to the 1922 committee to trigger a vote of no confidence in the Conservative Party. I fucking love politics when it gets like this. I've kind of like dropped out of politics recently, over the past, I'd say recently as well, over the past like three quarters possibly of the year. But it's gonna get interesting again, boys. Fucking yes. Otherwise, I bought 2 smart plugs. One for the tree, because where the tree was plugged in, it was really hard to reach, or we plugged it in somewhere else and it was really easy to trip over. And that was weird. I text Laura about the leadership thing, and I was like, buckle up, and she goes, hold on to your hats. Anyway, I bought 2 smart plugs. And this is the thing I find with like home automation stuff, is you get the smart plug, you plug it in, you ask Google to turn on the Christmas tree, and it's fucking great. And it's like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever. And then you look at the other plug and you're like, what can I use that for? And there's nothing. Like, the novelty wears off so fucking quick. It's unreal. It's like I haven't got them, but if you ever got like colour changing lights, like the hue style light things, you change it to red once, and then you'd be like, oh yeah, sweet. And then you just go back to just turning it on and off by the fucking switch like normal, you know? But yeah, so I'm trying to think of things I can do with that plug. And I just can't think of anything, to be honest. I've got 2 of them. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the second one when the Christmas tree goes down. So, fuck knows, mate. Fuck knows. Otherwise, come to work. I was literally so early for my bus that I just missed the bus before it leaving. So I'm just kind of sat here waiting for a bus, really. Last couple of days before Christmas, I've got 3. Obviously, it's Wednesday today, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Christmas party's Friday, and I'm really not sure about whether or not I want to go. And then on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then I'm off for Christmas. Yes! All about that life, boys. So yeah, that is the life that I'm living at this precise moment in time. It's just kind of trying to hold everyone's hand now up until Christmas, to the point where I've like encouraged them enough to be set free while on their own while everyone else is off, because we've got like a load of contractors that have basically just started, and they're going to be more or less on their own. I think the managers might be in, but from a dev perspective they're going to be on their own, so I need to like get them there, you know. I think we also have planning today, so I need to make sure that we pick up enough stuff to keep them occupied, but not enough stuff that's too complicated. Because there's a couple of things we need infrastructure support on, and there's no way they'll be able to sort that stuff out. It's gonna be fun. It was legitimately disappointing. I kind of selfishly wanted some drama in politics. It's been so fucking boring since basically the start of this Brexit stuff. I was like, oh, let's have a bit of jazz, you know, let's jazz it up a little bit. Selfishly, because obviously the best thing to do is carry on as is until it's all sorted out. But it would have been fun, you know, to just have a little bit of a spicy leadership contest in the middle of there and just fuck shit up a little bit, you know. Yeah, same as before, except a little bit weaker. Boring. So, yeah, that was that. Otherwise, we had a great day today. It was literally like getting in the office, just like running around all over the place. I was trying to catch up with what was going on. The other person who's like my level last day was yesterday, so he like gave me a little bit of a handover. I'm like, right, what the frick is happening here? I went straight into a planning meeting where I'm planning things based on information I don't have about the sprint that we've just finished. So I literally didn't even have time to go through my emails. And then where I was like helping like several people get up and running, I was fixing several issues with infrastructure, because we had several like infrastructure requests that we made over the past couple of weeks, and they've finally come through for us. And I'm like, it was mental. It was literally insane. But thankfully the day flew by, so there's that. Then we came back here. Laura was late back because of work, and I was cooking katsu curry. And then we watched some TV, chilled out a little bit, found out the results obviously, and then Laura fell asleep during making a murderer, and I went to bed. And I'm like trying to stay up a little bit, but not too much, because I need to get up early. But I don't want to do what I did last night, which was go to bed and just lie there for 2.5 hours not being able to get to sleep. Damn, second day. God damn. It's Thursday. Does not feel like well, I know it feels like a Thursday, but it should feel like a Tuesday, you know? But it feels like a fucking Thursday. God damn. I've been literally like just whipped around. And you know when you just have like a list of things, and I'm trying to my best to fucking multitask, and it's just like more shit gets added to this list and no one else can do any of it. And I'm like, god damn. And there's things that aren't on my list. Like I need to be able to like support people and effectively get people up and running so that they're not wasting their time. And I can't do them because I've got so much shit on my own list. And or I have to prioritise that instead of my list. It's not fun. I was about to say it's fun. It's not. Yeah, it's pretty like go, 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 go. And like the worst thing is, like genuinely the worst thing now, is we aren't allowed headphones anymore. And I would kill to listen to some goddamn fucking music. My days, I just want to zone in on this thing. I need to get this thing done. I'm so used to just being like, bang. And I listen to music, not necessarily podcasts, not when I'm working usually. I caught my hand on the table as I was walking around. Or like white noise, effectively, like waterfalls and shit like that. Basically just anything that's not people talking and just shit, basically. I'm not allowed to do that anymore. So, shit. But otherwise, today has been busy, but it's also been like somewhat bad, but also somewhat good. It's had like things have gone on today which have effects on stuff, and like kind of happy, kind of not about it. It's life, innit? It's just what goes happen. It's just what happens, you know. So yeah, that's all sorted. Finished now, and I'm waiting for Laura to come back, who is late again. You can tell she's like finished university for the year, so she doesn't have to be home early to do revision and to do work. I'm going to have to be like, look, you got revision to do, girl. You need to get back earlier. So I might have to start pressuring her a bit. Go back to being the one that's the good boy and says you should do stuff. Just watch the last episode of Question Time with your boy. Dimbleby. Dimbers? Damn, I had to stay up for that. It was a cracker. But anyway, I need to get to bed. It's Friday tomorrow. Friday. You should be so excited about Friday on a 3-day week, you know? But god damn, it's been a tough week. And it's going to be tough tomorrow. When I left, I had a list of things. I might have said this earlier. Before I left, I made a list of things that were on my list of things to do today but got superseded by other things, but all of them are also super urgent. So it's just like, and I'm like, right, let's prioritise that. Try my best. Because I knew, and I was like, before I left, I was like, guys, was there anything that you guys asked me to do that I haven't done yet that isn't on this list? So, one more day. As someone who was born and raised in the Midlands and the North, arguably, but the Midlands, I always used to take the piss out of people Southerners, who would think that like 0 degrees is cold, you know? Laura and I were both at university. People who are born down south can deal with the cold worse than as Northerners. And Laura went to university in Leeds. There was a load of people she lived with that came from London who would be like wearing jumpers and coats, and everyone else would just be wearing like normal clothes, effectively. But this is cold as fuck, alright? So I think I've become one of them now. Couldn't even imagine what this temperature would be like in a coat that wasn't this coat, because this coat is bomb ass. The other coat was not. That being said, I can't wear as thick a scarf. I think that is a semi-significant difference, but I'll take it. Having said that though, there is definitely something to be said about how lovely it is with it being really cold and you're in your nice warm coat. You're just like Otherwise though, today was it was like the day of the Christmas party. I didn't go to the Christmas party. So, but in theory, just like productivity was just like down. It was very slow productivity-wise day. Although I did chip through a few things on my list. So I still did a semi-decent amount of stuff, but then we went out for like a pub lunch with the team. And then after work I caught up with an old work friend, which was great as well. And then came home late. So it's been a good day. It's just been one of those days where it's hard to explain. You know, there was someone at 2:30, someone was like, should we just go home? It's like, we're not doing anything. It's just, for some reason, combination of a Friday Christmas party, team lunch, just like all clogs up. You're just like, I physically can't bring myself to do anything, and I don't know why. And I think it's, to be honest with you, a lack of headphones, being able to concentrate. IMO, but that ain't my business. Goddamn. But yeah, so I drove home, and then me and Laura we had a glass of wine, finished off a bottle, getting ready to open a new one for tomorrow, and we just chilled out, just having a good old chinwag. And now, as soon as we were like, should we watch some YouTube videos? Watch the first one, Laura was like, I fell asleep. So I was just like, I'm gonna go, I'm tired. As soon as we stopped talking, I fell asleep. We did absolutely nothing today, just got hairs attached to me. We woke up thinking that we were gonna go out for like for a walk or something, and it was just tipping it down. It's just raining all day. So instead we had the morning slash most of the afternoon was spent cleaning and wrapping presents. So we wrapped all the things for like Laura's family and my family and whatnot. And then we like did a spring clean, and then had some lunch, and then in the afternoon I came upstairs to sort out some admin stuff for Shizney's, and then we have been working. Oh no, and then yeah, and about in the evening time, it's about like 5:30ish. We went downstairs, put the fire on. Beth and Ben came round. We had a fucking massive takeaway, but we usually do it every year, Christmas takeaway. We order an absolute like shed load of food. It's great. Order an absolute shed load, and yeah, sit around the table with the fire on, lovely and warm. It was great. It was wicked. With the bees, and just have a good old catch up. We haven't seen the Beth and Ben in so long. It would have been, well, bonfire night, and even that, like prior to that, like a proper chance to talk, because at bonfire night there's just bonfire stuff going on. It's so long, so it was really good. Otherwise, nearly midnight, so we're heading to bed. At some point, I've got like nearly 16 gigs of video footage on this camera. No idea at what point all the vlogs start and end. I haven't set up my video editing scripts on my computer yet, because I need to install FFmpeg and all that kind of shit. I need to do that sometime soon. So, especially before this memory card fills up. I've got I think I kept my spare memory card. There it is. So, right, we'll figure it out. Interestingly, if my computer goes to sleep, I can't wiggle the mouse to wake it up. I know this one, Microsoft. That is a beach in Zakynthos. Shit, no. Well, it's in Greece. At least. I knew that. I was right. I'll take that. Every time I try and get back into my project, I always get hit by like the sense that there's so much to do and I don't have enough time for it. And also that so far, is it even a worthwhile way to spend time as well? And that's a bitch. Because there's like shitloads to do, and I came to the point semi-far away where I was like, I need to start proving whether or not it's worthwhile me spending this time on it. I think it is, but I have no proof for that, and that's different. I'm just getting it up and running, and I'm like trying to get the updating packages and stuff. Do you know what I was saying? I was getting it running on multiple nodes rather than just the one. And I'm getting there, and I figured it out basically. Of how to do it, and I've just got like the front end running and whatnot, and I'm just like, there's just like several microservices I just need to run and just put them on the server and then let them run endlessly, basically, like the email service and all that kind of shit, which you literally just open it up, click run, then close it, and then never think about it ever again, because service will just reboot it every time the computer turns on. I think I might go start dinner. It's got pork today, and it takes like a good hour and a half to cook. So, might get it in oven. I'm trying to like generate a list of things to do and an order of which to do it. But the problem was, like a couple of months ago, 2 months or so ago, I was like, I need to stop focusing on this in order to focus on something else. Focused on that thing's now done. I'm now coming back to this, having lost 2 months. Like, got to catch up, reset it back up again, etc. You know, stressful stuff. Starting to get there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm starting to like figure out kind of what I'm doing. We had dinner, I did a little bit more work. And then we watched the final episode of the Dynasties thing. Now we're heading off to bed. I'm going to call this video here, ladies and gentlemen. We have one more week left at work. Should be an exciting week as well, because it's the last week before Christmas. Having said that, I think Obviously, not everyone's going to be in, so there's that. But so that, like, maybe all the fun people have left by day 2. But for me, it's 3 days this week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and it's going to be a particularly interesting week. So I suggest that you guys come back. I'm going to end this video here. I have no idea how long this video is, or how long the previous videos are, or anything. Still haven't sorted any of that shit out yet. I have a feeling that my automatic vlogging scripts are actually going to be quite slow on my computer because they don't do multi-threading. They're single-threaded stuff. So I may have to address that to like properly either get it to just use the graphics card, which will be much quicker, or get it to use the CPU but on multiple threads. We have to have a look at that, maybe get that working again. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm going to call it. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, come back, because you'll enjoy that one, I reckon. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you later.